Preparing trees for another busy day of sales, Moana House Program Director Claire Aitken nestles closely into a fine specimen and says the tree selling project isn't really about fundraising.
It's less about money and more about community involvement and finding a project that everybody in our whare can be involved in, and everybody can contribute something, no matter how able or not people are. So it's important community relationships. It's also a really great way of reducing stigma.
Aitken started working at Moana House just after its beginnings in 1987 and says as well as breaking down the stigma around people who have been through the corrections system, it also provides people with life skills.
Well, the men get a first aid certificate, they get a chainsaw certificate because of course we have to meet all health and safety requirements, which we do. We have a traffic management plan, we have health and safety oversight, so the men learn all aspects of running a venture like this.
She says getting the wilding pines is a mission in itself, and this week's weather hasn't helped the harvest.
They come from the Blue Mountains, so that's a 2.5 hour drive away, and it is in the mountains, so as you know the weather hasn't been that flash, so it's been incredibly cold and wet, and yesterday it was almost snowing.
The treatment program has grown from 1 residential facility to 3, with a 4th building for admin being built, and she says there's a growing need for their services.
Increasing levels of complexity in people that are presenting, different kind of drugs, much more intergenerational difficulties that people have, and also we now experience the huge effect of long-term incarceration on men.
Checking out one of the larger trees outside 402 High Street, Aitken says the men may have done their last cut for this year, but there might be just one more depending on demand. She says they'll keep selling up to Christmas or until they run out of trees. In Dunedin, the South Today.